What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Bubba Bassin. I have a cool little tip and trick for y'all. I'm going to show y'all how to tie one of my most favorite knots that I predominantly tie on almost every bait that I've ever thrown in the last 2 or 3 years. The reason I want to show you this is because there's almost 8,000 knots out there, and I want to show you this knot to get more fish in the boat. Alright guys, so the knot I'm going to show y'all today is the Sandiegojamknot. This knot is it's about halfway kind of like the fisherman's knot, but it doesn't slip really bad, and it gets a really tight, it gets really tight and it gets pinched right where your eye of the hook is, so that way it doesn't slip and the tag end is sticking up towards your main line versus at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you how to tie the knot. My Gamma Edge fishing line, 100% fluorocarbon, 14-pound test. I got my Bubbleville custom baits jig with a green pumpkin red flake crawl on it. See if y'all can see that. All right, so what you want to do is take your main line. You want to take your main line, put it right through the eyelet. Okay, so you want to take both ends of the line, pull about maybe 8 inches or so. So what you want to do is, you got your tag end and your regular piece of the line. You want to take your tag end, pull that all the way up till you get a bunch of slack. What you want to do is now, say you got your line like this, and then you have your tag end pinched with the main line right here. So what you want to do is, you want to fold it around both of those lines together just like this about 8 times. Fluorocarbon's about 8 times, and then braid is a little bit less because you know how tight braid is, so it's pretty strong, so it doesn't like to slip because the way the braid texture is. All right, so you see how this is all twisted up like this, and I got my loop with my finger in it, right? So what you want to do is come through the bottom like so, okay? And now, when you have the bottom of the loop all the way through with the tag end, you want to come through the top loop that you made with your finger. And then you grab the top main line with the tag end, and then you want to cinch it halfway, and you want to wet it. So once this is wet, you want to just go ahead and pull her tight like this, and then you want to pull her all the way down, right? So after she's pulled down, you want to make sure she's tight. You see that knot? All right, then you just want to clip your tag end off. And now you got a really strong knot. All right, so I got the knot tied, and it is really strong. You see how the tag end's sticking off the top there? I don't know if this is an autofocus or not. It kind of looks messed up from my camera, but the tag end's sticking out the very top of it instead of through the bottom. And see? It ain't gonna come off. And I've never actually lost any baits from this other than like a pickerel cutting my line with their teeth, or, you know, just a bad spot in the line. And there you go. Now the reason this knot is so successful is because it doesn't slip, like I was telling y'all earlier in the video. It doesn't slip. That's because this tag end is sticking through the top of the knot instead of through the bottom like a fisherman's knot. And the reason I like this knot is it will not break. It's called the Sandiegojamknot. Guys, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It wasn't really long. It was just a simple video on how to tie a knot. A lot of people can get away with the fisherman's knot, where you come through the hook, you spin it, through the bottom, through the top, cinch it,